Okay. So we are just telling about that live and extract connections, right? So when you say live,
Actually, no, no.
yes.
Actually, you told that NSC did some data, right? For
Mm-hmm,
example, NSC data is update for every 5 minutes, for example.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You can set any time in the data update, no? For every 5 minutes, we want to refresh the data automatically. Is there any, I mean, is there any option to set time? Like, for example, 1 minute or 5 minutes, like that? Or automatically it will refresh for every second?
No, so it will
Not option.
automatically refresh because when you say in live, no, Vishnu, so it is not something you can set any time. So it will be like a direct connection to the data set. So you will not be setting any time or something to it. Okay, so maybe if you have a database so let's say you have some NSC server in the backend. Let me just do something. I'll just explain you little brief. Okay, so I got your point. Okay, see, let's do this. Mm, so let's say this is NSC server.
Okay.
This is our database, and then this is our Tableau desktop. Okay, now what I'll be doing is, so what you will normally do, so from the database you will be connected to that. From here we are connecting to our Tableau desktop, and let's say I'll be into live connection here. So initially here also I would say live, I mean like a direct connection. Okay, let's say if it is a live and direct connection, or I would say direct connection. In database we cannot tell like a live or something. So let's say if it is directly connected here. So but wherein it comes to the Tableau portion, we are into live connection. Okay, so if we are connect, so we cannot connect to the NSC server directly, because it is a kind of a data warehouse where it will be having huge information. See, even there is a possibility you can connect, like if you will get some other database connections and you will get all the taxes and everything, you will, you can connect to that. Okay, but let's say since maybe it might be like an refreshing every minute or something, and also since it is a huge data set, it will be having information from long back and things. So we are just making use of date our SQL server or maybe Oracle database, whatever it is, like a bridge connection between NSC server and Tableau. Okay, so here we are making use of this database, and we are, what it will be doing is, so what this database is doing, so instead of directly connecting to Tableau desktop, what it is doing, so it is just acting as a bridge between NSC server and Tableau, and it will be directly connected to here. So here also what it is doing, whatever the data which is coming in this server, it is just keeping in this, and the same thing we just directly connected to Tableau. So we are not doing or keeping any time like every 5 minutes it has to refresh or nothing. So all those settings has been done in the NSC server. So we didn't done any settings that like it has to refresh like a 5 minute or 1 minute, nothing. So whenever this data will gets updated, so it has to update in your system like in database or Tableau desktop. So this is the live what we had kept. Okay, let's say the same scenario. Okay, if we go and extract, same scenario. Okay, if we go and extract, what it will do is, so this data is updating every minute or whatever it may be. Okay, so even we connected the our database also like a direct connection. Even we didn't kept like any kind of refresh when it has to do or something, nothing. But when it comes to extract, let's say we have taken like a 1 day data only. Okay, 1 day data we have taken completely and done the extract. And in this extract, actually whatever you're telling, no, options like refresh schedules is available for extract connection. You can schedule every day, every week. I mean, there are a lot of options. Even for every hour also you can keep. Okay. So that is available in the extract connection. So whatever the doubt you have, so if it has to refresh by 5 minutes or 2 minutes or every hour or every minute or something, that will go with the extract connection again. So since if it is like a huge data set, so even still if you don't want to go like a live connection and if you want to go with the extract, yes, you can go with extract and keep your schedule at every 5 minutes or 1 hour or 2 hours or 1 day, so however you want. But live will just be like, so it will be just directly connected to that. So whenever this server data will update, this will also will update. Okay, so that is what will happen.
And compared to live and extract, that live connection is best, right?
um to be honest, like I mean, so right now maybe you are just thinking that live is best, but in terms of when it comes to Tableau, like considering the performance and the way of data we will be getting and everything, the
Okay, extract is
extract is the best. Because live, no, let's say,
there is no option to get whatever you want. In extract, you can get like
no, no,
total
no,
refresh or updated data refresh.
no, it's not something that um let's
Anna,
say, yes.
live is nothing but what we perform live. The everything is representing any values at live only. Na? There
Mhm.
we cannot extract anything.
No, see, that's what I was telling. See, live is something like you're directly connected to an your database server or something. So whenever the data will change in that database, it will also automatically change in the Tableau desktop. Okay, but it's not only
Right.
Tableau desktop.
I
Once you
think
publish to server, also it will Tableau server in server. The dashboard will automatically do the refresh. But
I
when it
think
comes,
extract is the best option, bro.
yes, yes, yes. So
Why?
that's what I.
Because if we have any mistakes, we can later extract all those things and
Yes, yes,
perform.
yes.
At live, you can't
See,
simply.
yes, it is because, so whatever the change you will do in the database, it will just replicate there. So let's say, as you told, maybe in the database only. So we have done something, and if we forgot to do some change or anything, since it is in a live connection, if users are, if it is in a, like a production, so everyone are using it. So the change, if you forgot to do it, that is also will be replicating there. So then you will get a question that, oh, okay, why it was not coming and all those things. Again, you have to go back and do the change. So, but at least when it comes to the extract, so it will not just touch what it is happened earlier until that refresh whatever we have kept. It will just refresh that schedule. I mean, like so even you have schedule, let's say daily schedule you have kept. Okay, so today you're just working on something and you just forgot to add something to that database. And when if it is in a live connection, so it will just replicate in that dashboard directly. But wherein if it is an extract connection, maybe you might have forgot today. So maybe tomorrow morning before the extract refresh only, you just realize that, okay, I forgot to miss this. then you can just do that change. Then when the actual refresh will happen, the schedule will happen. So that time automatically you might be changing that whatever is required, that will be replicating in the Tableau desktop. Okay, so always extract connection is the best, but there are cases like when the data set is very huge, that time it will take some time to take the extract. Maybe if it is like a 10 million or 20 million records you have, so if you would like to take the extract, it will take a lot of time. So maybe since we have the data set is very small, so it is fine. But let's say you have huge data set, so that time it will be like very tough also for you, and it will take some lot of time, like it's sometimes it may take 2 hours, 3 hours. So that time there is an option called empty extract. Okay, so using that you can do that. Okay, it will, so about this empty extract, just make a note, like when we will discuss this is when we complete the parameters and calculations part. Okay, why? Because we need to know about the parameters and calculations to achieve this empty extract. Okay, why? Because we'll be creating some parameter and calculations, then we will go with this empty extract. So that's why once we complete this, I will tell about this thing. Okay, we'll discuss about empty extract. Okay, so this is about the live and extract. And in generic, what we can say is live is nothing but it's a direct connection, and it will just do the refresh normally whenever the refresh will happen in the database. It completely relies on the database. So whenever it will refresh, and it will automatically refresh. Wherein it comes to the extract, so the complete extract, what it will do is it will be just converting that into Tableau data extract format, and it will be saved in the local machine. And whenever we schedule a refresh, so that time it will refresh that extract, and it will replicate the data. Or maybe if you want to do a manual extract refresh also, you can do, and it will just do it. And in terms of the performance wise and everything, so when you compare live and extract, so extract is the best connection you can always choose. And even when everywhere, most of the times, even you might have a question that, so which connection is the best? So I would always suggest go for the extract connection. But wherein this kind of cases, you have like a huge data sets, and you don't know about this empty extract, so that time you can just go with the live. And maybe there might be performance issues and things. There are ways to just avoid that performance issues and things, then we can just go with that. Okay, so do you guys have any doubts?
No, we don't have any doubts now. Now you drawn, now you given the values now.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Columns, rows, you give the values now.
mm-hmm,
A, B.
mm-hmm.
Will you please accept the graph, bro?
Sorry.
No, you gave na values, rows and columns, A, B,
Mm-hmm,
some value na.
mm-hmm.
Will you please extract the graph, bro? Then we can simply understand how we can create the graph
Okay, so you want
from the
to
given graph.
just put some graph on this.
Yeah, bro.
See why
How can
I,
we extract the graph?
okay, I understood. So why I just kept this with the table only, because so you will understand how that is coming. So maybe if you'd like to have the graph also, See, let's say I'm just giving A here. See here, nothing is coming because I need to have something here. So I'm just keeping in the column. So you can have the bar graph. And you have one more column, okay? So I'm just keeping this in a filter. So this is one way of showing, okay? And maybe you can try.
And now we are not seeing any graph now.
Is it? 1 second. Okay.
We are not
Wait,
seeing
wait,
any
wait,
graph.
wait, 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 wait. It is just sharing the whiteboard. Okay.
Hmm.
Can you see it now? I'll do that again. See, so I just taken the new sheet,
Okay.
just drag this values to rows and columns here. So it will automatically generate something. And maybe if you'd like to go for something else here, so you can just click on it. So which the graph you would like to see. So these are the different kind of graphs you can. So this is one way of showing. So maybe what
Hmm.
I'll do now is, so I'll
Okay.
just take this. So this is one way of showing.
Simply we drag there we can
Yes,
see all
yes,
these graphs now.
yes, yes. You can just drag and drop your results. Then you can see that. So you
Anna,
can
is
see.
there any predefined system values in these Tableau? Anna?
Like,
Yes. Yesterday you created some table with chairs. Uh,
okay, okay.
there are many
So
options. Na?
yes, yes, yes. So that
Are
is the
those any
yes,
predefined
yes.
system values? Anna?
Yes, yes, yes. It's not like a predefined
Yesterday
systems. That is the data which was already
created
given
one.
by,
Na?
yeah, created one from Tableau itself. So now why I am telling not to take that data set, because to make you understand how this live and extract will work. So just create the data set on your own, then
Okay.
try connecting to Tableau, then you will understand how that live connection is working and how that extract connection is working. So why? Because
Okay.
you will be playing with that data. So you know how to manipulate that data. Why? Because if I tell like go and take that sample superstore data and just go work on it, so I will not understand what is the data itself. You don't know. So then if
Yesterday
you
we got that out only. Anna.
yes, see, so you don't know what the data itself. So if I ask you and just go and do that live and extract connection on it, you will not understand anything. So that's why
Uh,
I just
Yesterday
created
all
this.
those values are created by before uh,
Mhm.
that is already created values only. Na?
Yes,
Yesterday
yes,
you
yes.
created
So
na,
the
from table.
complete data set is already predefined, which is already available with in the Tableau repository. Okay, so that is the sample
Okay.
data set which was given by Tableau alone. But this time, why
Okay.
I created this on own and explained, because you have to understand this concept very clearly, how this live and extract will work. So maybe I can take that same sample superstore and I might have showed that, but you will not understand anything with that data. So that's why I just made very simple like 3 columns and just given this data. So that's why even I am asking as a task for you guys also, like just create something like this, and you can create a data set and connect to it. Just put that connections with the live ones and extract ones and check that incremental refresh how it is working and everything. Then you will itself
Okay.
understand how you can manipulate the data according to your connections also, live and extract.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Okay, so do you guys
Anna,
have
now
any
you
question?
created, now you given the values, na, A, comma, all these columns, na.
Mm-hmm.
And now you gave the values, na, in Excel sheet, you gave, na, give data.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Likewise, we create many options, many rows and many columns.
Yes, yes, you
Then
can create
we
n
go
number
to
of,
the Tableau and
yes,
Likewise, then we go to Tableau and drag and drop. We will get the all those pie chart.
Yes.
Every graph will extract like this only, na, with the given data.
Yes.
Then it is simple, Nana.
Yes, actually it's simple. I told you, no, so you don't need like a coding knowledge or nothing. So just need
Okay, we
some
just want to
understand how that data
knowledge
will
to
be.
create
Yes.
the Excel sheet with the
Yes,
given
and also you should think like how the analysis you have to perform. So maybe so this is
okay.
a simple data, okay? So maybe
Okay.
yesterday we have taken some samples of superstore data. So with that you need to understand the data. Based on that you need to create an analytical graphs. So okay, so monthly view means okay monthly what are the sales I mean maybe as a user I just wanted to see like a monthly sales view. So for that, what columns you have to take and how you have to show the graph, you should understand that. So that is the major thing you should think here. So rest everything will be easy only.
Okay.
Okay. And also, so these are the simple things. And now slowly we understood that how we collect connected to the data and how these connections will work live and extract. And in the next phase, we will see I told about dimensions and measures, how those two will be differing. And also when we go with the actual graphs, so you are asking about graphs, right? So even for that pie
Yeah.
chart or bar chart or bar in bar or like a stacked bar or line chart, so how many dimensions we require, how many measures we require to actually create them. So once we have those requirement, like so okay, let's say to create a pie chart we need like a 2 dimensions and 1 measure or something. So okay, so once we have these three, how we can create that pie chart. So right now we are just randomly just clicking on something where it was coming like a right side show me is coming and we are just clicking there, okay? But so other than this there are a lot of other charts you can create manually. Even this pie chart also you can directly click here, but maybe randomly
Okay.
it will just place some columns and rows and into the mark shelf and everything. But maybe you actually not want to show the same columns which is like in that circle or something. So that time how you can manually change that and everything we will see. Then you will understand how you can manually create them eh, without using this show me. But why this show me will be because you will understand if you see on the below here you can observe. So the moment if I click on something, it will be showing how many dimensions are used and how many are required. So this is something like to create this kind of a view, you should require these many things. So you need one date field and dimensions and measures, how many are there. So all these things we will discuss when it comes to show me part. So once you will understand like how you can create the views and everything, then the next portion will be little advanced level will be about the calculations and parameters which will help you in terms of a logical thinking way. So how you can manipulate the data. So when you are giving some filters and so logically if you want to, so you have a lot of data with you, but logically if you put some calculation and from that you just need to achieve only this value. So all those things will come in the calculations and parameters in the next level. Okay. Okay, then chalo. So let's just practice that. So live and extract connection, how it will work and everything. Then tomorrow we will see. Okay. So how you guys done and everything. So we'll discuss tomorrow.
You're told to come to Bangalore, right, tomorrow?
Uh,